What's up guys, it's Sam Callahan here, welcome to another vlog. Today I am in Hitchin at AMS Porsche, who are one of the sponsors of the All Porsche CALM Trophy, the series that I raced in for the last couple of years and will still be doing some bits with next year. So I'm here to kind of take a look around, find out more about the business, see what these guys do and yeah, show you around a bit. What's going on guys? So I am at AMS Porsche at the moment. You can see my man Phil in the background from the All Porsche CALM Trophy, and we're here also with Angus, who is here from AMS Porsche. So the reason I am basically here today is because I have a little bit of news for my viewers, for the people that follow me and follow my racing journey. So obviously everybody knows that I am going into the Ginetta GT4 Super Cup next year. Well, everybody, I should say, who follows me knows that. But what not everybody knows is kind of my personal journey through racing and club level racing and amateur racing and everything that I'm kind of planning and doing behind the scenes. So obviously I started racing with my dad and we raced the Tadec. He's got his own plans next year for that, which will be revealed. But also I did the driver's side with Ant for a little while, and we had our MR2, which is up for sale at the moment and going shortly. However, that is being replaced. I am also still going to have another racing car, and I'll explain why in a minute. But the most important part you should know is I'm kind of giving it away by everything in the background, but it's a Porsche. So the reason is that I am organising a few corporate track days for my sponsors. We're going to have great fun, but I need a car to do it in. And obviously I have surrounded myself in the All Porsche CALM Trophy by these guys and people alike who know loads about Porsches. I've seen them go on track. They are absolute machines, proper track weapons. But me personally, I don't know too much. So I'm trying to learn more, and part of that journey is me coming here today, speaking to Angus, getting some advice and seeing what they do here, because most of the cars in here right this second are actually road cars. Some of them are road and race, but these guys also prep and develop a lot of racing cars, and they're going to be looking after mine as well. So really looking forward to it.
So here we are, AMS. And where is this place? We are in Kimpton, Hertfordshire, which is halfway between Stevenage and St Albans.
And how long have you been here?
In one form or another, I've been here 15 years, but not quite in this capacity.
So you started when you were about 12 then,
No, just 10, I think it was. just turned to 10. Yeah.
This looks really good. And how many Porsches have you got here?
So on this particular site, I think it's about 30. I haven't actually done a head count recently, but it's about 30, but we've got satellite units about a mile away on a farm, there's another 20.
Wow. So you wouldn't miss one if we, when we went?
No, it would actually help me. So I'm not sure my customers would
We'll
agree,
take one each.
Yeah, it's as many as you can, to be honest, that'd be good.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
So most of the stuff in here, from what I can see, is generally road cars.
Yeah.
So because you also develop and prepare race cars as well.
We do, yeah.
How many of them do you kind of take care of at the minute?
So we've got, obviously, I've got my own personal car, and my uncle and cousin share another car, which is basically a sister car. And on top of that, we've got probably 3 Porsches that we look after for private customers.
Okay.
So yeah, 5 or 6 in total.
Awesome.
Did COVID have much effect?
Yeah, we've got busier.
Okay, is that crazy?
COVID ridiculous.
Do you think that's because of everybody was getting their projects out? And,
We've had a combination. We've had a few cars that come out of woodwork. People have suddenly realised they've got something in the garage which they've forgotten about, and they clicked their mouse, bought some parts, and sent it here, or to fit it, whatever. Or they've started a project. Quite a few people start projects, run out of time, ability, equipment, whatever, and they've arrived here to be finished. And the cars have been off the road for 5 years. Suddenly, people want back to life. The values have gone up so much as well. There's some stuff that perhaps wasn't viable 2 or 3 years ago. It's now really focused people's minds, if you like. I think with COVID, with lots of people who perhaps went on 2 holidays a year to Lanzarote, they suddenly found themselves with a spare £5 grand, and they've been clicking their mouse and buying bits of the Porsche, basically. We've got quite a lot of that.
And what do you? Are you still booked up as you were last year? Is it still the same sort of level of business?
I always thought November, December is going to tail off, but as you can probably see from my yard, it's, if anything, it's rams.
When we first got here, Sam, I don't know if you know, I drove past a couple of times first because it's not that well signposted from the road. And I had a look down this alleyway, down the side here, and I saw all these Porsches, and I thought, oh, this must be the Porsche.
That's exactly what I did.
It's a giveaway.
Yeah, the amount of Porsches you've got here is insane.
It's quite. It'll keep me up at night sometimes.
And what do you call a flock of? Is it a flock of Porsches or what is it?
Problem of Porsches, I don't know.
Problem of Porsches. A gaggle.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got some nice cars here, and Angus and I were chatting in the office a little while ago, and this car here is an ex-race car.
Yeah.
And it's actually the first race car that you drove on a track.
It is. I don't know if that makes it special or not, but it's certainly special to me.
Mate, it absolutely makes it special. I mean, I think every driver, Phil's a driver, I'm a driver, every driver, your first race car, or the first car that you race you'll never forget it.
I'm lucky because I was given the opportunity. The car belongs to my uncle, so it's a sort of family member.
Yeah.
And he gave me the opportunity when I was quite young. I can't remember exactly what year it was, but I was young and fortunate. Alton Park.
Great circuit as well.
Yeah, fantastic. It was straight in the deep end. It was an in-smart race, Aston Martin Owners Club, and it was with proper kits. There was Ferraris, Porsches, lots of Astons, proper deep end for your first race.
That's amazing.
And
really
you're
cool.
You're going to be racing this year. You've been racing ever since, haven't you? This year you're going to be racing with the Porsche Club and CALM.
Yep. So 2021 we did that. 2022 is going to be the same. Porsche Club I've done in my Boxster for the last couple of years, and that's the plan to do it again.
And you had your first wins this year?
We did, thank you. Yeah, we had some good results with brands,
Yeah, at the Porsche Festival.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, it was a pretty good event.
What's up? So I'm here with Angus today, and obviously, as I've said, I'm here to kind of talk about my new build, which I'm really excited about, and I'm going to be hopefully doing it under the watchful eye of Angus and his team here at AMS. Who clearly know what they're doing.
Yeah, just a few Porsches here,
Yeah, I mean, these are just the ones inside. We've got a whole fleet outside as well. So obviously, there's a few questions that I have. I have bought my first race car, which is really exciting, and it is actually mine. Because so the other race cars that I've raced, one was a car that I shared with my dad, but he owned it. And then the other car that I bought, I shared and co-owned with my friend Ant, who you know, Ant Sahota. So this is actually mine, and it's a Porsche, which is
I'd say a pretty good place to start.
Yeah, good place to start. The right badge to have on the front, and yeah,
It's the badge.
yeah. But the reason I'm here, Angus, is because I don't know much about them. And this car that I've bought had a few good attributes which made me go, okay, look, right, that's probably worth getting. One is that it's had some time spent on it, which means I have less time to spend on it, which is good.
That's a good start. Yep.
So it's got lightweight race wheels, which is cool. It's got stiffened anti-roll bars, race seats, harnesses. But there's a few things that I am a bit worried about. And one is that it's got quite high mileage. So I wondered if maybe that may be a problem with power. Am I going to lose power in the time that it's done so many miles? And is there anything that I should do or I should be looking to do to kind of try and increase that a little bit?
I think the first thing is to get up here and have a look and see what you've got.
Okay.
What might be prudent is to just do a power run and just see what you've got. I mean, obviously with a aging engine, it will have lost some of its horsepower.
Some of the horses.
Which is inevitable, some of them bolt stable.
Yeah.
Provided the bare bones of it are good, you've got no sort of major pressure or pressure problems. The solid nodule working with the valve timing, that's a bit of an issue with 986s, or can be when they get older. The solid nodules can fail. There's a chunk of horsepower there. But provided there's nothing fundamentally wrong with it, it's probably got the bare bones, and yeah, you will have lost a few horsepower.
A decent race car.
Yeah, I mean, you will have lost a bit, but it's probably enough. You probably, it should be okay.
I just have to brake later.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. push the pedal harder.
Find a bit more talent.
Yeah,
Exactly. Mountain curbs. Okay, cool. Well, that's obviously good news. I think, me and my dad have been comparing notes, and he's been sending me loads of videos and stuff of things that we can do. So I'm gonna take a look at those. There's a few bits that I know I'm gonna buy, and I think I'll bring them here to get them all fitted.
Absolutely.
Anything that I can't do myself anyway.
More than happy to help at any time. Yeah, just give us a chat, and we'll do what we can for you.
You do a clinic here on a Saturday morning, don't you?
We do, yeah. So we offer a sort of hour-and-a-half free consultation by appointment on Saturday, which is...
So that's what a clinic is. So they come along and you just kind of look around the car and...
Yeah, it's basically an hour-and-a-half slot, free of charge, on the ramp. We walk around together, so shine a torch, do a diagnostic test, anything that's
an issue
is an issue or not an issue, the good, the bad, the ugly. Have a consultation, you can see it with your own eyes, and hopefully there's nothing wrong with it, but if there is, we can go from there.
Yeah, amazing, awesome. The other thing it's had done is the AMS bearing.
Yep.
Which apparently, is that something that goes on these?
It is. It's very well spoken about on the internet. Perhaps a little bit too much, if truth be told.
Okay.
It's not quite as big a problem as the world will lead you to believe.
Yeah.
But that being said, if it does fail,
it's good to have had it done, isn't it?
Of course, it's a benefit. If it does fail, it's a...
So I had the BMW M3 before, the V8 one. And it's the same thing. We had rod bearings. Apparently they go on those, but everywhere. There's scaremongering amongst the Facebook groups and the online forums was ridiculous. I was like, oh my goodness.
There's a lot of that in the Porsche world. And don't get me wrong, the AMS bearing, if it does fail, it ruins your day. It ruins your day and your engine
and your wallet.
But it
and your marriage.
It's the start of an expensive roller coaster. But it doesn't happen to every car. But if yours has been done, it's certainly
a good place to start. Okay, cool. Well, it sounds to me like hopefully what I've done, fingers crossed, has got the bare bones of
it sounds like
a decent race car for the future.
Sounds like the basics are there.
Yeah. So there's maybe some cosmetic stuff that needs doing, and it needs a roll cage, it needs suspension, race suspension, and maybe some bigger brakes. But yeah, I think the first thing that I'm going to do, like you say, is probably bring it down here and get a checkup.
Yeah, like I said, we'll get you booked in on Saturday.
Awesome.
Get you on the ramp and go from there. See what we need. Get a piece of paper together, and if we can help, we will.
Fantastic. Thanks.
That's good.
So that's us done here for today at AMS Porsche. Big thanks to Angus and the gang for showing us around, and yeah, watch this space. New track car coming.